So recently I've been hit with a lot of questions how I got into detecting, what type of machines I use, what type of gear. There's some people that are wanting to get into it, which is cool. It's a fun hobby, that's for sure. Figured I'd make a little video with the machines that I have and the machines that I have, the experience behind the type of gear that I use, shovels, fines case, and all that. And hopefully this will help some of y'all out that are wanting to get into this. All right, the first machine that I bought was this. It's a Bounty Hunter. Really basic, like $100. Sportsman's Outdoors or Field and Stream. You can find them all over the place. You can find them really cheap on Facebook too. Don't waste your time with it, and I would recommend maybe giving this to a kid. There's nothing fancy about it. It beeps, you dig a hole in the ground, you don't know what you're getting. Okay, don't waste your money if you're really wanting to get into this. All right, the second machine that I bought is the XP Deus 2. Light, fully waterproof. You can dive with it, like 60 feet. It comes with headphones, these right here. One of these pucks is detachable, that you can actually take this controller off, put the puck on there to make it even lighter if you want. There's a lot you can do with this machine, and it's a phenomenal machine once you figure it out. So XP Deus 2, I love this machine. If you're thinking about getting into it and you got a good budget, good one. All right, this is my new machine. This is the Equinox 800. Phenomenal machine. This was actually going to be the first machine I moved up to when I moved up from the Bounty Hunter, but ended up getting the Deus 2 because it had just come out, and I just went that route. But I just got this thanks to my wife. Phenomenal machine. You can watch a lot of YouTube videos and you'll see the Equinox 800 on the majority of the YouTube videos. This machine is sick. And you can customize it. Why not, right? You're gonna spend money on something, make it how you like it. This thing does really good at the beach, all your parks, fields. It's a phenomenal machine. So I would recommend starting out at least with an Equinox line. It's very user-friendly. The headphones that it comes with, right there, mine are charging because I'm going on a big hunt tomorrow. They're cheap. They don't do well in water, but they come with the detector. It's worth it. And you can always upgrade to whatever different headphones you want because it's Bluetooth capable. So you can either Bluetooth your headphones into that, you can Bluetooth your headphones into the Deus, and then it also has a thing on the back to where you can run a lined or a cabled headphone if you wanted to do it that way. So Bounty Hunter, I wouldn't go with it. Okay, if you're seriously thinking about getting into it, don't waste your time, don't waste your money on the Bounty Hunter unless you've got kids, and that's a good one for kids to play around with. So between these two machines that I have, if I could recommend one for someone seriously starting out that really wanted to get into it and had a decent budget, I would go with the Nox. And you won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed with either machine, but this one is way more user-friendly. This is really advanced and does insane things in the dirt. Start here, go here. I started here and went here, and the reason why I'm having to go back is so I can learn some more basics to make this thing really do what it needs to do. Okay, you're gonna need a pinpointer. This is a knockoff Garrett Carrot. You can get on Amazon pretty cheap. You may get a good one, you may get a bad one. I got lucky, I got a good one. This is my backup. My go-to is the MI6 by XP. It's Bluetooth, completely waterproof. You can dive with it. It's a beast. But you can Bluetooth it into your headphones so you can run a completely silent setup. The machine doesn't beep because you're wearing your headphones. This goes through your headphones, completely silent, which is good in parks. Okay, pinpointers, add it to your kit. All right, fines bag. You're gonna need a bag because you're gonna dig a bunch of trash. This is by CKG. They make good stuff. This is my backup bag, or if I got someone that's coming just to try out detecting or whatever, this is what I loan them. My regular setup is right here. I've got this little hand shovel. You'll need one of these. This is the bag that I use. My buddy says he doesn't like it because it's got a hillbilly on there. But it's the gray, so beat up I can't even read it. Something about gray ghost, but it's really durable. And I run it through this suspender setup only because my back. In one of these, yeah, right here, this is a hard finds case. I recommend getting one of these, especially if you're out. Let me open it. So you can put stuff in here. It holds toothpicks. Inside of these, there's foam, so you protect your top pocket finds. If anybody knows what that references to. Yeah, it just stores in there. But gloves, make sure you wear gloves, okay? I get these Hardy gloves from Harbor Freight, like $1 a pair, and they're phenomenal. Toothbrushes, get an old toothbrush so you can scrub your finds lightly. You don't want to demolish stuff. A little squirt bottle of water, especially with old coins. You don't want to mess up the face. Some people will call it foo. So get your foo, spray it. I also keep a water bottle there, so in case that bottle runs out, I can just refill. All right, so you gotta think about your outfit and your kit. Finds bag, another hand shovel, okay? And then we'll get into the big shovel. All right, this is the main shovel. This is by Predator Tools. I think this is the Phoenix. I like it. It's the only little hand shovel I've ever used. It cuts plugs good. So Predator Tools, go check them out. They got a bunch of different ones out there. You can choose whatever one you want, but Predator Tools, good stuff. If you want to hunt beaches, get you a beach shovel. And this is also made by CKG. These work great in sand. All right, beach shovels. All right, so those are the basic setup that I use. Picked up tips and tricks along the ways, watched a bunch of videos and saw what guys are using and kind of adapted and grew that way. But really the most important thing is this, is if you're gonna get into this, do us all a favor too. Be extremely respectful of where you're hunting, how you're digging your plugs, and the mess you leave behind. Because all it takes is one goofball out there to leave a nasty hole in the middle of some field. Somebody gets hurt, a kid gets hurt at a playground or something, and they're going to put up a sign immediately, no metal detecting. The goal is to get in, get your treasure, make it nice and neat to where people don't know that you were there, even though you can be there, and then get out. And that could be tough. So you got to think about weather too. If it's been raining a lot and everything's all soggy, your gear's going to get dirty, you're going to get messy, and then also it's going to look like crap when you're done digging. Be respectful. Know where you can and where you cannot go. Pay attention to the laws and the regulations, because you don't want to get wrapped up in that mess. And then you got to get into finding permissions. Permissions are tough. You know, if someone owns family property or something like that, trying to figure out how to get out there, you know. And I like to make it a point as this: if I get a permission somewhere that's owned, family owned or whatever, they can keep whatever we find. It's cool. You know, I just like going out and digging this stuff. But I hope this video helps. If you decide to get into it, hit me up for questions. I'll help you as much as I can. Like I said, I didn't have anybody other than YouTube to help me figure out all this stuff. It's a lot of fun. It can be very addicting. But there's worse things you can be addicted to, that's for sure. So hope this helps. Happy hunting.